Eejit Emerald, June 2021.
Again, where does the pressure come from, Emerald?
The gas pushing on things?
Profound. You're going to have to take it easy with the white paper technical language and break it down for the layman. Clown.
You've said colliding particles. Can you demonstrate colliding particles are producing pressure?
Yeah, it's Brownian motion.
Brownian motion, eh? I hope you don't mind when I later use Brownian motion that you just brought up to pummel your dumb ass.
But where does the acceleration come from?
When it collides with things.
That's astonishing. Where did the initial velocity of gases come from for them to even have the ability to accelerate? I'd surely love for someone to answer that diamond in the rough.
You can measure the pressure on the walls of the container if you want. You could also put a barometer far away from any of the walls, and it'll still measure that pressure.
Correct.
And a force over a given area is by definition pressure.
That's a fact. Note, in both of your measuring scenarios, your previous two comments, they each had a common denominator. A container.
A change in momentum over time is by definition a force.
Whoa there, Cochise.
Whoa! Whoa! When I say whoa, I mean whoa!
You just said...
And a force over a given area is by definition pressure.
So if a force over a given area is by definition pressure, that is P equals F over A, then rearranging to solve for F, force must equal pressure times area, or F equals PA. Not F equals delta P over delta T, or force equals change in momentum over time. Also, if P equals mv and m is constant, m being mass, which you or anyone else can't even define, then F equals the change in momentum over the change in time is reduced to F equal ma. But F equal ma is false. From Richard Feynman, lecture on quantum electrodynamics. The discovery of quantum mechanics first, and then in the behavior of light, and then in the behavior of matter, finally culminating in 1926 with a full equation of quantum mechanics, which told us that the laws of motion of Newton were not right. Let me say that again, Crayon Muncher. The laws of motion of Newton were not right. More specifically, from the Feynman lectures, caltech.edu, even though the law F equal ma is false, and all the derivations of Newton were wrong for the conservation of momentum, yada, yada, yada. Kablooey, sunshine. You're just mindlessly parroting contradicting horse shit that you've read or heard without any due diligence whatsoever.
So collisions of gas particles is sufficient to create gas pressure.
Wrong. From the chemistry department, elmhurst.edu. Kinetic molecular theory explanation of Boyle's gas law. Observations about pressure may be explained using the following ideas. The rapid motion and collision of molecules with the walls of the container causes pressure, force on a unit area. Pressure is proportional to the number of molecular collisions and the force of the collisions in a particular area. The more collisions of gas molecules with the walls, the higher the pressure. Therefore, the causal agent, that is, necessary condition for gas pressure to exist, is a container. From Chem Libre text, gas pressure. Pressure is caused by gas molecules hitting the walls of the container. With a smaller volume, the gas molecules will hit the walls more frequently, and so the pressure increases. Therefore, again, the causal agent, that is the necessary condition for gas pressure to exist is a container.
No, and that's what you don't get gas pressure in that way. You get gas pressure.
You do.
You don't.
It's not even a logical step. It is literally just the definitions of these terms.
Wrong. I just provided the definition of gas pressure twice. Ergo, you're either a liar or a Dunning-Kruger numpty dipshit.
You're busted.
The question was asked, where do you get the pressure from? And the answer is simply from collisions of gas particles with surfaces.
Wrong. Incomplete. Too ambiguous.
I mean, the walls of the container are surfaces, so gas pressure does manifest there, but those aren't the only surfaces. For example, the ground is also a surface, and as such, it experiences gas pressure.
Wrong. Not without the other 5 surfaces, i.e. the walls and the roof.
No, because the atmosphere is not flying off into space, right? So it's being
Correct.
pulled down by gravity. It's being held down
Correct.
by gravity, yeah?
Correct.
That's where the...
Correct. Wrong. Gravity doesn't exist. Not a single validated scientific experiment. Ever. You also just violated Boyle's law, Charles' law, Gay-Lussac's law, Avogadro's law, parts of Dalton's law, and the second law of thermodynamics. Your parents must be proud and game roosters. Also, you just agreed that the atmosphere, which is a paradox, atmo means air, air is a gas, sphere is a shape, gases have no inherent shape, is being pulled down to the earth by fairy tale gravity. Well, that would mean only one vector. Remember when you begot Brownian motion earlier? From MIT.edu, Brownian motion. Real gas molecules move in all directions, not just to neighbors on a chessboard. According to MIT, gases move in all vectors, but you have them limited to only one vector. Ah!
Fatality.
Like I always say, folks, just let these spinning space monkeys open up their incoherent banana holes. They do your work for you. Dandy Don, do we have any parting gifts for this pretender clown numpty dipshit?
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over.